Before I start talking about Sanskrit, I want to teach you all a very simple Sanskrit word. Are you all ready? Awesome. It is Sanskrit for what's up. Okay? Like in English we say what's up, or in Kannada we say Ain Guru, Ain Samachara. The same thing we have in Sanskrit called as Kim Bho. Can you all repeat after me? Kim Bho. Kim Bho. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Namaste everyone. Mama Nama Samashti. Some of you know me as Sanskrit Sparrow. Yes, Sanskrit Bhavataha Nama, Bhavatyaha Nama, Ramaha Ramo, Ramaha. Yes, that language which we all chose mostly because it was very easy to score, or our parents forced us to take Sanskrit, or probably you had a crush on some Sanskrit student. There mostly cannot be any other reason. I also was a Sanskrit student. I also chose Sanskrit because of one of these reasons. Then later, after college, I pursued my degree in Sanskrit. And after the degree, immediately, it was about a year ago or something, I started creating content in Sanskrit on Instagram. I made a few friends, and we speak, we sing, we fight, we do everything in Sanskrit. So one weekend, 8 of us friends, we decided to go to Kabban Park in Bengaluru to practice how to speak in Sanskrit, how to communicate in Sanskrit. The next weekend we went there, we had 80 people with us. What started off as a Sanskrit hangout spot gradually became a community of lakhs of people today in just a span of 1 year, and it garnered the attention of Honorable Prime Minister of India and Honorable President of India. So, I'll tell you how exactly I fell in love with this language. It was not when I heard any of the shlokas, or it was not when I learnt about the history of this language, or it was not even when I by-hearted gacchati, gacchataha, gacchanti, or phalam, phale, phalani. It was when I realized, it was when I learnt that I can actually speak in Sanskritam, that I can actually communicate in this language. Like in English, I can say, I like the color of your shirt. In Spanish, I can say, me gusta el color de su camiseta. In Urdu, I can say, mujhe aapki kameez ka rang bahut pasand hai. Similarly, I can actually say that in Sanskritam. Mahyam te yutakasya varnaha bahu rochate. Isn't that simply beautiful? Yes, we can speak Sanskritam just like any other language, as normally as any other language. Trust me, after learning Sanskritam, I've done everything in this language, from scolding random people on the road to fighting with my brother, he's sitting right there, and gossiping with my mother in Sanskrit in front of relatives so that they don't understand, and even checking out some guys with my sakhis. So I said what I said. So before we know it, Sanskrit is the new sensation. Sanskrit is the new cool. Sanskrit is the spotlight. Let's do an experiment here. Like ma'am was asking, how many of us have not studied Sanskritam or do not know Sanskritam, do not speak Sanskritam? Can I have a raise of hands? Okay, I see. Most of us here have raised hands. I am going to say a few sentences. Can you guess what this sentence means? Okay, very simple. Aham pustakam pathami. Aham pustakam pathami. What is the meaning of this sentence? Can you all guess? I'm reading a book. That's wonderful. Next one. Mama mitram gayati. What is the meaning? My friend is singing. Amazing. Sa mama sakhi. Khushi mama sakhi. What does that mean? Khushi is my friend. That's amazing, right? Isn't that simple? Isn't Sanskritam very simple? Imagine when we were children, when we were small children, what were the first words that we all learned? Can you tell me what were the first words we all learned as children? It might be Amma, Appa, Tale, Mugu, Bai, etc. Right? Did we directly start reading the newspapers or Manku Timmana Kagga or big novels? No. If you hand over big novel in front of a 2-year-old child, it will either, bite it or eat it or maybe put it in water or something like that. But when the child grows, it will actually start learning the language. Then when you give a book, it will read it and the child will actually understand the book. Similarly, with Sanskritam, we have to start learning the language. We have to start communicating that language. We have to start using that language in our daily lives so that one day if you give me Ramayanam, I can read it and understand. One day if you give me Mahabharatam, I can read it and straight away understand. Now, this is for all my Sanskrit friends out there, Sanskrit influencers, Sanskrit students, teachers, everybody. I'm going to speak for you all. We are those people in every family function where somebody or the other will come and ask you, oh, you're a Sanskrit student? You must be a big genius. Come on, recite a Subhashita for me. Out of nowhere, there is some wedding happening and I have to sit here like a 5-year-old child and chant some Subhashita in front of the stranger. And it's not a surprise if you have at least been asked once in your life that, oh, you know Sanskrit, you're a Sanskrit student, then you must be speaking to God every day. Yeah, sure. And there was this person that ran into me and he said, oh, you're that Phalam Phale Phalani, right? Yeah. I replied saying, yes, I'm exactly the same. Exactly what you think I am. But little did they know that we as Sanskrit community speak very normally just as good as any other language. Like I said, we greet each other with Kim Bho. And when we are typing LOL, in our minds we are going ooh ha 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 ha, which is short for Uchchaihi Hasan, which is Sanskrit for laughing out loud. Can you imagine? There are words for LOL, ROFL, and all kinds of ASAP in Sanskritam. So it is as relevant as any other language. So Sanskrit is not just a language of the past, my dear friends. It can be a vibe of today. When we are singing, any English song like lights will guide you home, our t-shirts will be saying Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. And when they're saying, you only live once, YOLO and stuff, we are here redefining Jivema Sharada Shatam. May we live hundreds of autumns. Isn't that beautiful? Let me tell you a story of when a whole city came together for running a marathon for Sanskrit. Okay? Me and my team of friends, we were sitting in the office of Deputy Commissioner of Police for all kinds of permissions and procedures, etc. And we were so nervous that time that what should we do if we don't get the permission? We were already called like 600, 700 people, and if we don't get the permission, it's going to be a chaos. So, we were all rehearsing what should we say, what should we convince, how should we do it, and stuff like that. And, the next moment, the police commissioner enters. He is very serious, and we all forgot what we had rehearsed. He came and sat in front of us. He opened the file. He glanced at our proposal. He kept the file aside. Then he leans forward and he says, "My dear, what is your favorite Subhashitam?" We all froze like anything. I mean, was this kind of a test or something, we thought. And, like 5-year-old children, we sat there chanting, Satyam bruyat, priyam bruyat, na bruyat, satyam apriyam. Imagine, it's a very serious situation. It is a police station. There are other constables standing there. And here we are chanting Sanskrit Subhashitas in a police station. The whole room had transformed, and the next thing he says is, That is my favorite Subhashita too. Did you know it is from Manusmriti? Like I told, the whole room had transformed, and what we thought would be an hour-long session of, procedures and permissions and this discussions had totally turned into an hour-long discussion of Vedas, mantras, Subhashitas, Manusmriti, Niti Shatakam and whatnot. I'll tell you another scenario. It was my friend's birthday last week, and we were all sitting in a resto bar. Okay, and some of us were Sanskrit students, Sanskrit friends, and we had to celebrate it somehow differently. We wanted to do it differently. So what we thought was, we will sing the Sanskrit song of birthday. Okay, there is a very famous Sanskrit birthday song, if you're all aware of. And it was time for cutting the cake. We all started singing, Janmadinamidam priyasakhe Shantanotu te sarvada mudam prarthayamahe bhavashatayushi and all that. To our surprise, everybody started looking at us. Oh my God, isn't that a Sanskrit song? Sanskrit song in a resto bar? To our surprise, a lot of them also came together and sang with us. Like I told, Sanskrit, if you let it, it can be the language of today. It can vibe with any scenario, trust me. Just imagine that you're finished typing an email, and instead of just, bluntly writing regards, best regards, sincerely, you can sign off with Punar Milamaha. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that classy? Imagine you're sitting in a restaurant. Picture this, that the waiter comes over, he does not understand the local language. So to making him understand what you want to say, should we use a foreign language or can we use our own country's language? It's going to be very simple. You can say, Ekam coffee bhavatu, Sharkaram nyunam bhavatu, Shighram anayatu. Isn't that simple? Okay, all of you picture this. It is a traffic, okay? There is a big fight happening, and that person who is in front of you, he's scolding you all kinds of things, and in all kinds of languages, he's scolding you left and right. Now you have to reply back. Imagine you reply back in Sanskrit. That person would not understand also, he would crack his head and he would run away. Do you want to try that? Okay, everybody repeat after me. Okay. Hey Kushmanda. Hey Bhanda. Hey Vaishakha Nandana. Awesome. Congratulations. You all just learned how to scold in Sanskrit. Now, this is my question to all. Are you all still using the same pickup lines? Like, your eyes are like the ocean. I want to swim in them all day. Come on, that's so boring. How about Tava nayanoho gahanata chandrasya neelimam darshayati, chandrasya neelimam anukalpayati. Tava nayanoho kantihi indradhanumapi lajjitam karoti. Tava netrayoreva mama sampurnam jivanam mama sakalam jagat nihitam asti. Try this out on your girl and let me know what happens. And who will not fall for this OG Kalidasa poem, like she said, like she was reciting, Tamakshini samyamitarunayam tulyodayabhyam madhupankajabhyam unmilitam chon militekshanabhyam sa vasaraya dvipathe vareje. Her eyes, where a hint of red is mingled with dark brown. And when she is opening her eyes, it is shining like the twin paths of dawn. This language is radiating. It is radiating unparalleled beauty. So, a few years ago, there was a question, why Sanskrit? And now, the tables have definitely turned to why not Sanskrit? Who is stopping us from making our lives more interesting through Sanskrit? Who is stopping you from designing your wedding card in Sanskrit? What can be more aesthetic than that? Right? Who is stopping you from getting that Sanskrit tattoo you always wanted? And who is stopping you from hosting a show in Sanskrit? I mean, my dear, write your TED talk in Sanskrit. Because if you're actually listening to this, the next time there is going to be a TED talk about Sanskrit, it is going to be in Sanskrit, and you are going to do it. You are the one who is going to do it. And if you don't do it, there will be somebody else who will definitely do it. It is not Sanskrit that we have to revive. Sanskrit as a language is going to revive us. And the most beautiful thing about this generation, this time that we are living in, we can accept all kinds of things. We can accept the old, and give it a new flavor, right? We can flaunt spirituality, we can be flexing the new things, new fashion, as well as add the old essence to it, the old aesthetic to it. That we can be flaunting निगाहे मतलाए नौ पर है एक आलम कि मिल रहा है किसी किरण का सुराग. The same way we can be flaunting Sanskrit also, like I said, Tamakshini Samyamitarunayam Tulyodayabhyam Madhupankajabhyam. Why cannot we flaunt such an aesthetic language such as Sanskrit? Today, there are so many thousands of children who are learning Korean just by watching Korean drama. Same way, we are going to make movies, we are going to have film industry in Sanskrit, where people are just going to watch those movies and understand and speak in Sanskrit. Like we flaunt spirituality, Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana, ma karma phala hetur bhumate sangostva karmani. Same way, do not be surprised if we actually start rapping in Sanskrit. Like, Mitram hi sarvam yasarvadasthaseti tvaya saha anvishyati tvam yada viluptaha sakalamapi janati tathapi kadapi tava patanam na sahate kathanam pratisandhate. Hey, kaha vas janati tava pratikshanasya prayatnam kaha va anubhavati yatvaya anubhutam astitvam ashwasanam tava jivanasya lakshyam rakshati yahatrati sohi vastava mitram. Thank you so much, everybody. That's been my time. Dhanyavadaha.